Hallo miteinander, I'm GUH-REAT and this is Touhou Koukayaku The Game. Let's imagine you play this game for the first time and you just happen to pick this stage. Well, I pity you. Of the 4 initial stages, this is by far the hardest, and it's already because of this very first section. If that is your first impression with the game, you will think it's like Kaizo or something, but of course it is not. Just a difficulty spike. And why is it so hard? Well, obviously because it's scrolling. Now in video games, scrolling stages are either slow as molasses and just not fun at all, or so quick that you can barely keep up with them. In this game, it is the latter. We're really lucky to already have Nazrin on our side. She is obviously the best choice for this bit, having increased movement speed and all. Otherwise you'll have a lot of trouble and die even more. What's also new to this part are these donut blocks, as in do not stand on them for too long or else they will fall, and maybe take you with them into the abyss. Obviously it's easy to get squished in parts like these, so we just did. Well, you know, I'm going on about how hard this specific section is, so if I don't ever die, it's gonna look like I have no integrity at all. I don't want that, no. Fortunately, we are in no danger of running out of lives anytime soon. We still have 5 more, counting the 0. And even if we do, this game has infinite continues, just throws you back out to the stage select if you lose them all. And it also autosaves, so in that regard the game is very generous. Oops, just got hit there. Losing health doesn't really matter all that much for this part. However, just getting hit can mess you up because of a certain mechanic that this game has. If you take damage while in the air like that, you lose all your remaining dash energy. If you get hit at a very bad spot, you can just plummet to your death without being able to do anything about it. So watch out where you get hit. It's important to look before you leap. Now, most games use knockback instead of something like that. You know, there's some really infamous ones. Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden. You can also think of Battle of Olympus. It's like those characters have swallowed a jet engine, it just goes wild every time they're hit. Now we have made it through the worst part of the level. The upcoming bit is a bit more relaxing, so let's show off Murasa. She can use her anchor as somewhat of a hookshot, grabbing objects, but honestly for levels like these, she's not all that effective. She cannot deal with multiple enemies well, because her attacks are so sluggish. However, she has her uses. We're going to keep her in mind for a bit later. You know, I really like this level in how it feels. It's got some good atmosphere. I don't think it's the purple sky. I also don't think it's the rushing clouds. What I really think makes this feel so good is the music. Now obviously this track is a remix of the Stage 5 theme of Touhou 12, which is called Rural Makai City Esoteria. However, that song sounds very aggressive, very dangerous, because you're right at the gates of the demon world. However, they turned it into something really pleasant and idyllic, and I really like it when developers do something like that. It really shows that they care. Original Touhou songs, well, the compositions of those, can be used by independent developers. However, the instrumentation has to be altered. The songs can't just be ripped directly from the games. That's against Sun's copyright policy. In this upcoming portion, we have to use these falling leaves to make our way to the top of the area. Now, this isn't easy because these leaves will spawn randomly from the top of the screen, sometimes in ways that are very unfortunate for you. My hint for this area is to not linger on the leaves, instead try to quickly make your way to the next set of circling rings, because they are the much more stable kind of footing for you, even though this part barely has any footing. The leaves are a problem because you cannot pass through them from below. You will bump your head if you jump into them, and you will drop right back down. Now there is a character in this game that makes sections like these a lot easier, but we don't quite have her yet. Now we leave this section behind and go on to the boss fight. Remember when I said that Nazrin had a master? This is her, Shotoramura. She's a tiger demon, which may be very strange even to Japanese people, because their mythology doesn't even know something like tiger demons. Japan doesn't have tigers, period. However, Sho is a follower of the Buddhist god Bishamonten, just like Nazrin is. However, Nazrin has been before her. She's played a bit of a part in converting her. Now, remember when I said that Murasa can be useful? We're going to use her in this boss fight because she is a real boss killer. Murasa's attacks deal more damage than anyone else's. She really hits like a truck, and she's also really effective against Sho because she can shoot diagonally up. Now, Sho is pretty infamous in Touhou 12 for using these yellow curvy lasers. A lot of people have trouble dodging these, but she doesn't have them in this game. However, she has these huge laser pillars that just blast out, and if they hit you, they do a lot of damage, noticeably more than other attacks. I'd go so far to say that you should rather run into another bullet on purpose than getting trapped by her lasers. Definitely the better idea. Well, this wasn't a very smooth fight, but with the help of Murasa, we were victorious. I'm really not good at fighting Sho. Once I made a self-imposed challenge for myself, fighting her only with Byakuren. It was pretty much a disaster. Sometimes Sho seems like a real cheetah to me. However, we know that she's actually a tiger. So, we've beaten another level, gained another member. I'm GUH-86, this was Touhou Koukayaku The Game, and next time, an odd couple. Bis bald!